Good morning, dear students. Once again, welcome back to our very own subject, maintenance and repair of structure. So, in this lecture, we are going to start the unit number 5, maintenance and repair methods for RCC. In the previous lecture, we were seeing the maintenance and repair techniques for the masonry walls. Now it's time to see same things about the RCC members. So let's start to the unit number 5. First of all, see the probable location of cracks in RCC elements. What are those probable locations? First, tensile cracks for beams. Cause of the failure is due to excessive bending moment. Sometimes because of the excessive bending moment, extra bending moment, there may be RCC member get crack. Can be overcome by providing additional tensile reinforcement with proper bonding with the old members. So if we want to avoid the cracks in RCC member or beam, we have to provide the additional tensile reinforcement. Second, shear cracks for beams. The cracks which occurs at 45 degree to the axis of RCC column, RCC member, compression zone of RCC beam. So they are saying that if there any crack which is in 45 degree angle to the beam, let me sketch down the beam so that you can easily understood. Suppose this is your beam and obviously this is the axis of the beam. So if there is any crack 45 degree to this axis like this, this is the shear crack. Now these shear cracks we can repair with the help of stitching. Here you can see that repair of such damage can be done by providing stitching. Next, cracks found in slab. Slab is also one RCC member. Near the support and at the top of a slab and parallel to supporting beam or wall, the cracks are developed due to non-provision steel for negative movement. So usually we see the cracks at the top portion of the slab, and these are the happen because of the non-provision of steel for negative movement. What is the negative movement? Usually the positive movement is in the downward direction, but sometimes movement is happen in the upward direction, that is the negative movement. At the midspan and at the bottom of the slab, sometimes cracks observe in the bottom and at the center of slab. These cracks are developed because of under design of reinforcement. So cracks developed at the middle and bottom of the slab is because of the under design of reinforcement. Under design of reinforcement means the insufficient provision of the steel bars. Straight cracks in are found in slab at regular interval. These are developed due to drying shrinkage and combined with thermal contraction. So because of the thermal contraction, there may be straight cracks in the slab. Now fourth member is foundation. So let's see cracks in foundation. So because of the uneven settlement, cracks found in the foundation. Suppose this is your house, here is one column, here is one column, here is the one beam. if this portion is settled down up to this depth and this portion only up to this depth. So because of this uneven settlement, the cracks are developed in the structural members of building. Now let's see the causes of RCC structure failure. What are the various causes of structural failure? First is bad structural design. Obviously, if you are designed badly, then it tends to the failure. Lacking of adequate cover, development lengths, detailing of reinforcement. So obviously, if you are not providing the proper cover, it will get exposure to the moisture and reinforcement will get corroded, and ultimately your RCC structure going to fail. Even the steel bars are sometimes wrongly placed. Sometimes what happen, if we do the work with the unskilled laborers, they place the steel bars wrongly. So that may be also a reason for the structural failure. For concreting the specified water cement ratio, aggregate grading and workability, compaction, finishing of concrete structure are not maintained or not properly monitored. Sometimes there may be some defects in the compaction, finishing, workability. So in that case also structural member get fail. If the soil is not properly consolidated or is not uniform, it result in differential settlement. Yeah, if there is soil is not properly consolidated, in that case uneven settlement may be happen. Corrosion of steel. This is the basic reason of RCC member failure. If the steel which is provided or embedded in the RCC member get corroded, in that case that member have to be fail. Now dampness. Dampness in roof, slab and its repair techniques. So this point we will see in the next lecture. For today's lecture this is sufficient. Thank you so much.